and they're ready absolutely immediately. So guys, this is the grand finals of the QuakeCon 2013 Clan Arena Tournament. We're going to be starting on Repent here with Viju, trying to get some damage off onto Demex, Rafa, both coming out of it at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Quick death, and actually, well, Counter Nudger says there, but that is in fact going to be a watch this, I believe.
Definitely Demex now. He is going to be on our screens. Uh-oh, GWC, the Great Wall of China is about to fall here to Demex, and right here, there's a lot of damage coming out, and suddenly Demex is in a lot of trouble.
Absolutely is, and we're going to go over to VG right now, and there it is, 1-to-1, guys. We've got those names switched there up at the top. Red team is Dream, that is Rapid.
Yeah, we've got two Dreams right now. We'll get this fixed on the next round.
And let's have a look at VG. He's already taken a rail, but he's sharing the damage around, taking a couple. There it is, some good trades we're seeing now. And actually, Dream, they're losing a player, but VG, every time he gives off a rail, he takes one back at the same point. I'm going to switch over to see what ID is up to. Looks like they're just covering this inner area. And moving over just around the side. They seem to be waiting patiently. It's like, well, we've got a player advantage. We don't need to stress for the time being. I'm going to go see what is Rafa up to. He's coming over from the bottom. Oh, misses that rail. They're going to get the second one.
10 health left for Id right there. Oh, look at that angle. It's just so tight right there. And Demex and Rafa hand in hand at this lava area. They want to play it safe. These guys are going to put it on lock right now. Let's look.
They've got a huge advantage.
They know that they have the health advantage. Like they want to play this as optimally as absolute as possible. And Viju and GWC are going to have to make this assault into this closed room here where Rafa is, and that's going to be very, very, very difficult. Such a smart move for them to go and try to guard this space. There's only three ways to get in, and it's all very perilous. All involves some kind of a drop or a corridor. So this is a great spot to pick. Lava all around. And here they are coming. They have to come soon. They're waiting patiently. And here it comes. A lot of pressure coming in from the other side. GWC going to attack onto Rafa from the back, but Demex has got him covered. And the countdown has begun.
He's got 7 health, man. That is horrible here to be with. You basically just got to suicide yourself onto them, because he's going to be losing this round regardless, unless he makes miracles happen. They can occur, but I don't know if GWC is going to be able to avoid it. There's finally, I thought it was a grenade, but Rafa gets the rocket, and he's going to be taking the lead here in Repent.
Yeah, most certainly. And let's see how they decide to do this setup right now. Okay, GWC taking a lot of damage from Rafa there. Rafa, taking a big rocket straight to the face from Biju. Still putting out the damage, but it's looking really, really strong for watch this now as they assert themselves on Repent and make it a 2-2 scoreline right there. And that was very, very crushing. I mean, it felt like Rafa had such a good engagement, but the one-on-ones, watch this, were just absolutely dominant there, showing their aim prowess. As Clock was saying, these guys are really, really strong with the rail, and their aim is definitely super formidable. That might be their edge over Dream. And
ID pushing his teammate in, that was awesome.
That's some CTF style stuff right there.
Yeah, you see no damage taken at all from either of those mods. And, you've got to be careful below those grenades raining upwards. And watch, it's only ID left, in fact. I'm going to switch around and see what kind of health we're looking at for the other players.
I love those grenades, by the way. It stopped Id from being able to help his teammate and isolated his teammate. Instead of it being a 3-on-2, it was a 3-on-1. So that was incredibly smart by Dream. Really, really beautiful tactical play there from them.
And he's going to try and pull out some rails. If he takes one plasma, it will make him available. And they're trying to peek over around the side, but they're not looking for a rail angle, it seems. ID like being allowed to move around fairly freely, and finally they come up to the side. All that 83 health is gone, and Dream are back in the lead.
They most certainly are. Here we go. He's definitely getting a lot of camera time here. A bit greedy. He's going to be on camera all day later on.
Yeah.
And here we go. GWC is the first man in with that lightning gun. He's got some railgun support from the back. He does manage to survive. He's got a lot of health and armor. Well, a lot of health left. 156 is definitely quite cozy at the moment. Let's switch over and see what's happening around the map from Clock as he comes in. GWC going to get caught by Clock. Great lightning to railgun switch. And Clock, though, he's not in the best position. He's got to get the hell out of there. But he did a great job. 65 points of health. He's railable. He's calming things down. He's still 2 players right now.
Oh, Demex getting railed down there. GWC is super low. Let's go look over at Clock. He's the 1 player remaining, 9 health. And the shotgun comes out. 4 points. Anything kills him right now. And now, what can he do? He gets the rail.
Oh, wow.
One down.
Oh, he gets the next rail as well. But it was too much to handle.
And watch this, going to be able to tie it up once again. It is back and forth. No one really taking a clear advantage for the time being in this grand finals. And we're on ID. See,
there's Clock right there once again. Clock, Rapper, all bearing down on id right now. He has to back away, but actually they're calming their aggression down. They don't want to push the angle too far here. It looks like id's going to regain some ground as he pushes this corner. And there in the long distance, he spots one green enemy, but not able to connect just yet. Things are definitely calming down here. It's a 3-3 scoreline, and again, as we anticipated, super close right now in this grand final.
Switching over, Rafa's only got 6 points of health. They might have a player advantage, but most of the Dream players are absolutely crippled, and they're all available. In fact, Viju is completely stacked. Let's see what he's going to do. He might be feeling pretty brave to make a move in. If he gets good LG engagement or starts picking off any of them with rails, I'm sure he's going to find a moment to be aggressive. His team should be very aware of how much they've done already.
17 points of health. We've got Clock with 78 right now. Switching through, and he's accompanied by Demex. He's definitely keeping good company as Clock right now. BG on the long distance with that railgun. He's 200, 100. He's incredibly stacked. He's been untouched, and there Clock going to go down as Viju hits the switch when he just goes for his reticle there, and Viju now calmly is going to back off to this lava race. He can spot anyone, and really Viju is so comfortable with this, and he knows if his teammate dies, he can just chill, go for the countdown because he's so stacked. There's no way in hell that the remaining Dream player Demex can have an advantage on the health and armor. And there you go, id with a little trick there, little campy spot. It's going to work out for him. Very cute stuff there from id.
As we're going to see him again, he's been a pretty awesome player so far in this kind of arena tournament, and dealing that first rail at the beginning of this round, and seeing if he can extend the lead a little bit further. You know, if they win this map, they're going to have a 2-map advantage over Dream here in the grand finals, and that would be almost overwhelming for Dream. It could in fact turn into a nightmare, you might say.
ID right here. You can hear footsteps above, he's moving patiently. He hears so much noise, but then it passes. And he's going to have to rocket jump up to try and catch the opponent, and just misses 2 rails in a row. Cutting off the angle now. Everything is exposed for this good play from id, but he's under a lot of pressure. He's going to switch over. You see position is like for Rafa and his teammates.
They're just hiding, really. They're just chilling in the back of his Clock. He's got so much health, and really, he's got so much work cut out for him, and he's putting together a couple of rails. He's going to have to completely spam them, take every kind of opportunistic shot he can. And now edging around, still got a little bit of time left. Do they know that he's over on the side of the map? Oh, that rocket bouncing onto him now. He is completely crippled. Searching for an angle, just the machine gun comes out. Nice little spam shot. Is he going to try and pick up a couple more?
It's insane how much more he needs to do.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
There's so much work for him.
And they don't even want to engage him directly. They must know he's only got like 13 health, he's very low, but still they're just chilling and just playing it super patiently. They don't want to give anything away. They want to force all the time their opponents into the worst situation, which is having to attack into a defensive position. Oh, into the lava he goes. And yeah, quite a hopeless round.
You know, it's basically the same as what would have happened ultimately. He would have just gone into angle and then probably just taken down with an LB or something.
GWC in a lot of trouble there. He manages to reposition himself, but Rafa's there with the rockets, absolutely dismissing GWC there as he goes down instantly at the start of the round. Clock now in a very bad position. He goes down too, and watch this, taking that 5th round there. And right now, this is just insanely close. Again, we're going round for round, like in the other match as well. Watch this though, with the slight edge here, and they're 2 rounds away from taking it the first map, Repent, and that is bad news for Dream. I mean, watch this, already have that 1 map advantage.
Yep, that's right. And again, watching ID, he's been much fun to watch. They suddenly all come through the teleporter, and it's just, watch this, they're just sitting and waiting for them. This could be putting them onto map point in a second. There is that Demex on the side, he's going to go down. And wow, ID is almost completely unscathed in the entire fight, and we're on map point right now. This could put, watch this, onto match point for the next map.
Yeah, this is crazy right now. That teleporter aggression didn't seem so...
it wasn't good.
It was pretty ill-fated, and you got to be careful with teleporters in a game like this. You don't know what you're walking into. And id right there, trying to push this angle, stop those rails coming in, grenades coming out. Now we saw a very effective position for that previously, and they're just going to take it slow right there, but it can't really afford to be taking bits of splash damage here and there. Weakening him, softening him up there, and finally...
So many grenades.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to get in your face with grenades, not seeming to really care at all. But I don't think he hit a single one of them.
I don't think so either. GWC at the very least is still on starting stack, but 90 health.
They're trying to get it railed, but they're actually being whittled down a little bit. Dream have a player advantage now, and it is on them now to make the moves happen. Rafa sitting on 140 health. Clock there. Oh, he just managed to get a kill onto ID. And that is going to be leaving GWC on his own. 165 health he has with a little bit of armor remaining. Taking one rail. Rafa taking the shots.
That's going to secure it. If it wasn't already secured, Rafa's going to make it a sure thing right there. And Dream coming back one round. They got 2 more to get, and they're walking the Razor's edge right now because they cannot afford to drop any rounds at this point. Already 6 for watch this. They just need 1 more to win Repent. So Rafa there with the rails is doing a great job, not even taking any damage just yet. And he's going to go around the other side. That's for a flank. Missing the rocket jump though. It's going to be quite a pain as he has to spend more time. He's going to go for the teleporter. What's he going to find right here? Like another rocket jump across, trying to close the distance. There it is. He's going to go for GWC close range. No, doesn't want to do it just yet. Backs away. And still things are very tense right now for Dream. They cannot afford to make a mistake, and GWC, maybe he made a mistake dropping in on Rafa, but no, the support coming in and Rafa goes down. And GWC, even with 28 points of health left, it's 3-1 right now.
On Demex, man. What can Demex do? He's got a little bit of health and armor remaining, but he's now playing really sneakily. Ice Fam, he's been spotted. 2 good rockets, 5 HP left. Is someone going to be able to get him? GWC goes down and the rail.
How the hell did he manage to do that? That's 2 players going down straight away for the X, and he's got 5 points of health. Let's check out his opposition. VG was 140. My god, Demex has his work cut out for him right now.
He's got to do just 2 rails. He can still make this. Looking for an angle on the side. I like the position he's taking. And Viju is just hiding in this little... Have a look where Viju is. He's just... Yeah, there's some pillars. Yeah, come and get me. Come at me, bro.
Oh, man. This might take a while, guys.
He found him
straight away. And there he goes down. Like I said, this might take a while. And he finds him straight away.
No time whatsoever. But 7-5 is the map score. And that is putting Watch This onto match point here in the grand finals of the Clan Arena. It couldn't really be going much better for them. Dream, they've got to come out of something. You know, in a way, it's kind of fortunate that that wasn't their map pick, but they were already a map down anyway. Yep. They're going to be going over to Trinity to see if their fortune can change there.
Yeah, I'm hoping for them it does. I mean, that was incredibly close, and the thing about that is that, again, we don't want another 3-0. These teams are so close. It doesn't make it look like it is as close.
Like
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, so I hope for their sake they manage to pull things together as we move on to Trinity. But who knows how it's going to go?
You can see the players there sitting down. It's like 0-4 and Apollo's watching over. That is, watch this there. Trying to recognise all the hairstyles.
Exactly, yeah. 0-4, the shot caller of his team. Countermeasures.
Yeah.
Actually, they went down, but 0-4 still has to look forward to that dual tournament.
That's right. And watch this while we've got players getting ready. And let's have a look where we are ready as soon as they are. But maybe there's going to be a little bit of a chat, a team chat between the Dream guys. This is their last chance. They have to be successful on this map. Otherwise, it is all down to the pit. They're going live right now. Possibly the last map here in the Clan Arena tournament. Let's go.
And we're off on Clock to begin with.
He likes that tunnel. He loves
best interviewee, the tunnel of death right there. VG catches Clock right there, and Clock getting bounced around like a beach ball right now, and VG survives. It's a 1-on-1. Great little rail there from VG, but oh my goodness, Demex is going straight in there onto VG, but VG with a great vertical rail, and he's going to have to back off to his opponent. And Demex, I mean, he had a great little aggression there, but VG defended marvelously, unfazed, composed to the end. VG.
Let's have a look at him a little bit more. He's like, wow, he comes out, he was looking at the other angle, and then suddenly he just comes down the corner. It is Rafa trying to get some damage onto him. Great rockets here from the dueler. And VG's going to be walking away, well, limping away more like. And our Clock right behind him, just shaving away his health. He's taken a rail, so maybe it's a little bit precarious to go through the teleporter, but it is just ID on his own with 34 HP. Wow, what a peak rail. Unfortunately, didn't catch that on stream, but ID really hitting some beautiful shots at the moment.
Yep. And on Clock right there. Let's go over to ID as he has 15 health left, and he's trying to spy some angles, but things are looking very grim right there, and he does go down. So right here we have now a 1-1 scoreline between these two teams. Again, it is match point. Watch this. Who has that life steal, that map advantage in the best of 5, and Demex finding GWC there with the lightning gun, and things looking pretty close. They're pretty intense as he goes down. Bijou still alive. Clock trying to deal the damage, but his teammates there to help him out. And watch this with that incredible team play and aim and coordination. Managed to make it 2-1 right now in this grand final, looking to close it out 3-0. A quick, super quick 3-0. And right now Bijou with Clock straight in his face, and Clock going to push him around with the rockets, but Bijou holds strong again. Oh wow, how did he manage to make the kill even happen there? And Demex now 22 points of health. GWC the last man standing. Watch this.
Yeah, he's on his own. Wants to try and extend this lead. But watch this. Gonna find Rafa. Rafa's in trouble. The Demex on the side with the rockets. There's the tied game once again.
Wow, that was really close. Rafa getting caught out very badly there, almost costing them very dearly. Demex now against GWC, Lightning versus Lightning.
And he's been teamed up on the side. GWC coming away. Then Clock and Rafa getting themselves a kill. Bijou going down. They've got a small advantage right now. And there it is, the rail coming out from Clock. Dream and taking advantage. How long can they keep it though? Because it seems if Watch This ever goes behind by a round, they've immediately got a response.
Yeah, for sure. Rafa right now just trying to watch this lightning gun position. Grabbing the grenades. Oh, that's actually quite a bit of splash damage right there. GWC with another 3 good rockets from GWC. Completely unreturned damage, and that's so good. Now he can just. That's the cue to go in for the kill. But
that was so easy for them.
Yeah, they didn't even need to like go close to him. They're just picking him apart from range. And ID right now having some trouble with Demex, and GWC is there to help him, but Demex is just going to get gunned down, just bullied by multiple players.
And that's how Watch This just gets their response. They don't want to let things get away by even a second point. They're going to be keeping it close to the bitter end. And Bijou, Clock actually making his way onto him, and Bijou backing off a little bit, but he's going to jump up right into the LG. I think that was Rafa or Clock coming around the corner, and they're from the side trying to team up on Clock. We've got 2 for 2 here. Clock going through the teleporter, and now Dream have the advantage back into their hands.
Yeah, good round for Dream there.
Oh, ID, he does get a kill with 1 versus 1, but Demex has about...
Oh, beautiful pixel rail there from ID. He's got much more work to do still though, and he does it.
Oh my
One
God.
more rail. That's brilliant work now. If we look at Demex, he's on 13 points of health. ID making this happen from 42 points of health. He was so far behind, but the clutch plays coming in. This is why Watch This got so far in this tournament.
He's not going to need to move around too far. He can wait for Demex to come at him. I think they'll hear him because Demex is very close to where he is at the moment. If he takes a look over the staircase, he might even be able to catch sight. Oh no, Demex has moved back a little bit towards the quad area. And ID going to drop away. And Demex, I think, might have heard him, but he's so terrified to even show his face. There it is, and it is going to be Demex with the rail. And he's going to keep Dream, well, in this game for now.
There he goes, Demex with Clock there. They don't spot anyone near the grinder. Looks like the grinder position is going to go to Dream, but again playing the rockets around the corners there, using those projectiles, grenades and rockets, spamming, trying to get little bits of damage, softening their opponents up.
Yeah. And
here they go for it.
They can
Demex
take
finding
GWC. This is really, really good. Dream do it. They've got a 2-point difference now between in front of Watch This. This could be exactly what they need to get themselves a map point on the board. And it's Demex, LG there, Bijou having trouble, but there's LG coming from behind. ID, he's almost going to be dropping down. GWC might get the kill onto Demex, but a nice move. He runs away, trying to do a bit more long-range damage. Oh, GWC getting the better of him.
Yeah, Demex had such an amazing start to the round. Flawless lightning gun. GWC though, left alive. Last man standing is Clock.
He's got a better stack though. He's got about 20 more health than what the players have collectively. A good shotgun blast, a rail. He can do anything right now. It's completely up in the air.
Clock creeping around at the bottom of the map right now, and they are searching for him, but not so actively. They want to maintain their setup, and oh my God, Clock managed to get out of there alive with his life, but
12 points of health. They could have heard him screaming. He very experimental job, but that might have almost saved his life as there were grenades coming down towards the teleporter.
What can he do right now? This looks so hopeless. 12 points of health. He has to be so clutch. Oh my god! Just a blind rocket into the face of ID, and now it's just one more player that stands between Clock and winning this round. And it's GWC with 25 points of health. He's barely behind right now. If he just hits a rail shot on anything, but does he know? And no, he doesn't know. And GWC with the ninja attack from above, and Clock gets played for the full, and that round goes to watch this despite Clock's brilliant work.
Right, let's go check out GWC, see what he can do at the beginning of this round. Getting some good rockets. He's been working so well with that weapon. Now straight switches over to Rafa. ID gonna take him down. There's Clock in front of him. How's his LG gonna fare out as he's now the last player alive for his team? He's gonna go down, and Dream put themselves on map point here on Trinity.
Clock around here, the tunnel of death right there. Never want to get caught there. Precarious position as Clock just gets pushed down.
Wow,
my goodness.
Bullied all over the map.
Oh yeah, I feel so sorry for him there.
But they're still getting this. Dreamer doing it. They can get this round. 26 points of health. Demix, can he clean it up? He's not quite railable. He has 81 points of health. But Viju, is he going to try and crush their dreams on Trinity? He needs to do something crazy.
Possible here. One round for Dream. They need this so much. I mean, if they lose this map, it's over for them. It's absolutely over. And Dream Demix is trying to make this tournament his and his team's. There he spots one man above him, and he's going to fall back, missing the shot, taking his time, being methodical and slow. Composure is the key right now for Demix as he crawls around the mid-levels. It's going to be down to reactions. It's going to be down to being prepared. Can Demix pull it off?
3, 2.
He's going to have to, man. He wants to keep his team gunning for the #1 spot. But they're both being so quiet at the moment, man. They're sneaking around, but Demix is barely even looking for his opponent. He looks like he's pretty confident. You know what? I've got an advantage. I've got more health than him. It's on Viju to make it happen. And on 26 HP, he can't feel like he's got the lead right now. He's going to go through a teleporter. Demix would have heard him. He knows exactly where he is, yet Viju is still left guessing on Demix's position.
Oh, Demix is going to catch Viju, but he messes up. Okay, when we're talking about composure, that's it. The patience there to realize you got the shot, you just have to wait. I mean, it's really hard to do that, but Demix is still alive, he's still got the health advantage. And here comes Viju, that's 1 HP! Oh my god, 1 HP, the rail connecting, but it wasn't enough. And
Dream get themselves a map.
That's good stuff right there.
On the board, man. They are now only 2-1 behind in the score, so they still got a chance to take down this Clan Arena Grand Finals at QuakeCon. And we are going to be moving over towards Campgrounds, I believe, as the 4th map. So I'm looking forward to this one. I get a tingly feeling every time I see Campgrounds.
The classic, always been there. We've grown up with this map.
That's right.
It's been there. And all throughout time, and it is used for everything.
It is. It's such a versatile map for any kind of game mode. But we're currently sitting on Tornado at the moment, so we're going to be waiting for them to switch the map. And Dream got to be starting to feel that, you know what, we can do this. We've got ourselves a map on the board. We managed to take the last one 7-5, and watch this, it's starting to look like they're not quite as dominant as they were yesterday.
Most certainly. Again, Dream really stepping it up, and it's brilliant to see, because watch this, they've had such incredible shape right now, and still they are just running home with this this tournament almost until Dream came along. And in this final, Dream winning their first map. Still though, this is match point for watch this, but can Dream keep that momentum going, because that last map, Trinity, was a great performance from them. They were ahead a few rounds. It wasn't like down to the wire like some of the other maps. They showed some convincing form. Can they push it through on Campgrounds? It remains to be seen as the players get ready here to warm up on Campgrounds. And do you give any team the edge on this map?
Well, I don't think I possibly can. I'm just waiting to wait and see. I'd like to see some air rockets. Haven't seen enough of them today. Or maybe a couple of you know, grenades, direct grenades would be nice. Because the thing is, the way these guys position themselves, it's completely possible that you can get any ridiculous frag because they move around every single part of the map. Yep, we're getting into game. This is map number, well, 4 technically, after the default win for the first one on Watch This. And Clock is going to be the first man to watch.
Here we are, Clock. Brilliant positioning from Clock right there from Stacy. And look at that, winning his team the bridge. And watch this. Very smartly decided, whoa, guys, let's not do this right now. Let's back away. Let's find a new position to work with. Let's cut our losses. We know we're behind on health now, but still, we're all still alive.
Yeah, Clock is just searching for something. He drops down and there is, oh crap, VG's right next to me. Going to be fighting ID at the bottom. He goes up the bounce pad. But he might be walking into the hands of Clock's teammates. Let's see. Oh, he's got to be careful. There's so many people all the way around him. And Rocket jumping away. ID going to catch him. Sandwiched completely. But still, 2 on 2. Rafa finding VG, and he had no health whatsoever. Demex is about 20 points of health behind GWC. So we could be seeing a pretty tense round here. Well, in the first round of this map.
Can the Great Wall of China overcome this obstacle? Looks like he is going to get a second chance right here, and a third. How is he still alive? 19 points of health on GWC as he repositions up at the rocket launcher with that rocket jump up his own there. And GWC just chilling. Slowly though, he's just losing more and more health. Yeah. And eventually he's going to hit 0. I mean, how long can he keep this up? There's 1 now. 1 point of health.
Just flicker, man.
There's no more chances for him now. And where is the damage even coming from? He looks so oblivious right now to even where he's getting attacked from. And Demex running rings around GWC in that round.
GWC was just too vulnerable the whole time, didn't want to give it any kind of angle, and in the end had no choice whatsoever. But we're on bridge. Let's see what they can do. ID bouncing around maniacally, and the Demex looking extremely vulnerable. GWC, no, I think VG may have got him then. But let's see what he can do now. It's only 1 Dream player remaining. Rafa on 66 HP, trying to be as careful as possible, but nice rocket by ID as he just pops up over the bridge ledge. And they're going to get themselves around.
We got 1 apiece in the CA QuakeCon 2013 Grand Final. Clock coming aggressively onto it. They're forcing his position back. ID can't help his teammates because Clock is just on his case right now. Has to keep falling back. And now, he's got one brother in arms left standing. It's Viju, and they have positioned together. But how long can they keep themselves alive against the unrelenting aggression of Dream, who have, for even a moment, have let up a little bit? But it's just a matter of time until they decide to go for it.
Viju did just manage to pull off a lot of damage to Rafa, so Rafa's sitting fairly weak at the moment. And Clock, though, is massively stacked. He's definitely going to be the anchor for this round, as he can afford to take more damage than the rest of his team can. Viju himself, he's pretty stacked at the moment. It appears he's only taken about 76 damage, so a decent stack, getting air rockets on Clock. And actually getting a lot of aerial shots. And we're left with Rafa, Clock, Demex all up against ID, who sits on 41 points of health. Is he trying to go trick jumping here?
Looks like it. He's playing race right now. He's like, I'm not going to ring. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It's going to work out. Great little quick switch to that rail. No, Clock had the angle. I can't believe Clock was standing there, but he was prepared.
He's completely anticipating all of ID's moves. And Dream are going to be in the lead for the time being. Let's see what Clock's going to do. ID look like he's going to go down pretty quickly. Nice early advantage we got for Dream.
Yeah, great railing onto Viju as well. They're really softening up. Watch this. And Dream. Oh, great railing from Clock. Another one. Clock is on absolute fire right now. Rocket jumping up. The confidence of this man is remarkable right now as he drops onto GWC. Finally, his life is ended. But he did so much work there.
And GWC, I managed to get the Dream players pretty low. A rail on each of them could be the death and the round for GWC. You see, he's checking out the angles. He's making quite a lot of noise. He's managed to spot them, seeing where the rockets are coming from, and jump up onto the bridge. Maybe there's a small angle available to him, but he's never staying in one spot for any significant period of time, because he could be getting pincered or flanked by the Dream players.
Just creeping around still. GWC not really too sure what to do, trying to find any stray angle that, maybe a mistake opening up from the Dream, but so far they've been holding it strong. They haven't been making any obvious errors for GWC to exploit, but he's still going to be looking for them. They're so out of options right now, it's not even funny. GWC now creeping around. He's going to go. Is he going to go up the jump? No, he's just waiting. And actually, Demex is going to be there around the corner, and that's going to be the end of GWC's life once again. And as we're on Demex, we can note that it's 3-1 now for Dream, and they are doing a fantastic performance on campgrounds, but it's not over yet.
Yeah, they've got a good advantage here. Wonder how long they're going to be able to keep this up for. They're going to meet them at the pillars. Demex looking for a lot of damage. Rafa's going to be going down, Demex's teammate. And now the Dream suddenly at a small disadvantage. But let's have a look. Watch this. Are fairly weak, so maybe the Dream guys can come up with something to cure this situation.
Demek's going to go for the drop. They're missing the rail. He's going to reposition through to mid-map, trying to find himself some more damage, and just missing rails. Matlock going down right next to him. Demek's unable to do anything right now, and that is Demek shut down by watch this, as now they are trying to tie up this round score as we're more or less halfway through the Campgrounds match, and BG going to be staring into the faces of two enemies, not even fearful in the slightest right there. Clock now onto ID, and ID going for the drop. He has to get the hell out of there. He's under so much pressure, and he needs to find his teammate and regroup, and there he does it.
Yeah, they're all at the top section. We've got GWC and ID sitting on the mid section. GWC taking a rail, and Clock and Demek's actually looking to be the favourites on this round to re-extend that lead that they have. And so let's have a look and see what Clock is up to. Moving onto the bridge with his partner in crime, finding ID who jumps up.
Going for the aggressive move, Zoot. I don't know if that was worth it.
It wasn't in the end. He got hardly any damage off onto Clock. He just took a full 100 damage. What?
Wow.
Just neglecting that angle for a split second and being punished for it. And now he's finding himself having to be 3 times more careful than he previously was. I think maybe ID and GWC are starting to be able to do this.
Oh my goodness. Blind grenade.
Wow.
He does take some splash damage, but it's
That's
a 2v1 right now, and the bridge is on lock right now with Demek and Clock on guard duty. Demek's going to drop down actually there, and maybe Clock could join him soon enough.
11 points of health for
Here he goes.
There we are.
But Demek is ready and waiting. Demek has some interesting stats: 24% LG, 8% rail.
Yeah, what's that? Is there a lot of spam going on? I don't understand. There's got to be. That's not usually what you see from him. And that's surely the LG. That is going to be GWC cleared up.
3-2 situation right now. They can just chill on the bridge should they choose to do so, and they may very well do that. There's no reason why they want to push through that choke point. Absolutely none at all. Demek, however, might try to find some long distance angles from the rail area, but they do not want really to commit into that spot right there. I mean, there's no reason to do it. So just chilling. And Demek, I mean, he didn't really want to get that damage there. Let's see.
He's going to be taken down to ID. We're on Viju right at the end. He's sitting on the pillars, trying to find a safe way out. Maybe he can get an angle onto some player, but he's got to be monitoring sort of 6 angles at once constantly.
Yeah,
unless he's really going to be staying still.
1 with 68 health, and
there
you go.
Rafa was patient. He had that angle completely locked down, and now we've got a 3-point advantage for Dream. This is looking so good for them to bring it to a tiebreaker map. And watch this, they're going to have to step up their game. They've got that bridge position, and currently Dream were looking for a way in, but they seem, well, let's back off. We don't need to rush too much. Watch this, can try and chase us.
Nice little rail there from Rafa. Cute bit of damage in the distance. Plasma. And I love that he's using Plasma. More people need to use it. Rafa though taking another rail, gonna have to regroup with Demek here. But look, he's just gonna go straight in, jumping straight over the rockets of GWC. It gets knocked away. Now GWC in trouble.
Nice
Great rail from
Rafa.
Fiju's on the case though, gunning down Demek, and Rafa, what can he do about it? Absolutely nothing so far. And Fiju's gonna just kill Demek, and Rafa's standing there watching his teammate die in front of him. And now with 19 points of health, it's all on his shoulders against Viju with that 142 points of health stack. That's going to be very hard for Rafa to overcome with 19 health, but let's see if he can do it.
Just I think he spotted him right at the top there. I don't know if I was just hallucinating there or Viju was just sitting on the side. Yeah, he was.
Yep.
He is up there, and it's Rafa. He's going to be able to get a rail off. 2 rails, and he can get the... He might be heard the buzzing. Is Viju going to come back onto it? He's slowly walking by, but no, he heard him. Rafa made some noise, and Viju's just backed off. So, why did you come into the room, Rafa?
Oh, he got some splash damage there.
It was only 3 damage.
And Viju's behind him. Now just wrecking that rail was Viju.
Wow, Rafa.
Rafa living life on the edge right now. And there is the countdown. Viju knows he's got a significant advantage in stack. Rafa has to come to him, and he's going to go and try and do it. But Viju is going to be in a good defensive position. Where is he? At the shards. 90 health though. 1 direct rocket will do it. And Rafa though, unfortunately for him, Viju, good weapon choice,
yeah,
good
very
position.
good defensive play, and forcing Rafa to come towards him in a disadvantaged position. And Viju, right at the beginning, going to be stuck into the stairwell. His teammates actually joining him. They're going to go back up to the top. That LG
denied.
Ripping him apart. Demek's moving down. GWC surely going to go down shortly. ID's already dead, and Demek finishes it off. They are now on map point to bring it to the tiebreaker.
Glorious
Dream
round
pull it
there.
out?
Glorious round.
Yeah, and it could be just about to become more glorious than ever.
Demex.
In trouble. Demex getting out the lightning gun, showing us how good he is with this weapon. But VG with some good responsive play. And there, a nice rail by him. It's actually going to be Clock on his own. Can he do this for the team and take it to the tiebreaker map? Right now, it's a rail for a rail, and that harms Clock quite a lot. You know, you're very trapped in this position. When you're sitting in the stairwell, you've got really hardly any exits. So if Watch This were to go on either side, well, it doesn't even matter because Viju gets the rail and is keeping himself the lifeline to take the tournament before the tiebreaker map.
And there is Viju on the camera there. He gets knocked off the bridge straight away. The battle rages on though at the bridge, and great rocket work from Viju.
So
Watch
fast.
this, absolutely storming through that round, taking it to 5. They need 2 more to win, and Dream still on match point. And Viju right now still in that spot on the stairs there, and it looks like they have been gifted the bridge by Dream.
Yeah, well, Dream is just like, whatever, we've got the lead at the moment. Let's not take any unnecessary risk. Let's not gamble on a chaotic fight on bridge. And Viju getting some damage onto Rafa at the moment, but he's being flanked by one of the other Dream members. GWC trying to run away from Clock at the top. He's going to go down. Clock has got a ton of health left. It's 2 versus 2. And they are Demek and Clock are just sitting up on that rail area. ID's got 22 HP, GWC have 121. There is an advantage for Dream at the moment. It looks like GWC might have to be the one to pull out the crazy rails, the crazy shots in general, to get themselves onto a tied game.
Clock is just chilling with Demex, his mate. Just,
Alright, buddy.
Just having fun at the rail curve here, and they are pretty aware how strong their position is. And watch this. Aren't going to find any angles anytime soon. GWC is going to be the first man to be bold enough to creep around the other side, throwing out a stray rocket, seeing if he can find anything at all. Doesn't seem to. Oh, there is Demex.
If he moved any further forward, he would have gone down because Clock would have been right above him. The ID, so little health for him.
GWC going to make his way up around again, but denied by a rocket. Got to be careful. Grenade as well. He cannot afford to take any bit of free damage.
Oh,
a great rocket there from GWC. This could queue up some aggression. Doesn't want to go for it. They can't possibly know if they got better stacks or not. So they may just have to go for it.
Clock is going to take down ID, so there is the 2-player advantage. And GWC doing so much damage. He gets the rail. One more on there. He can't quite make it. But Clock does have the stack advantage. He's got 18 health more than GWC.
Oh, GWC! Beautiful play there from the Great Wall of China. Absolutely representing. Watch this there as he takes them to match point. Whoever wins this takes campgrounds, and this is match point for the tournament. But watch this as the battle is going insanely well on the bridge.
They might take it down. But they're very weak. Viju on 42 points of health. Dream take the map, and they take it to the tiebreaker. We are going to be seeing almost lost.
Great stuff there.
The last map.
Yeah, so off of the start of this, it was looking really interesting. We were like, uh-oh, is it going to be a 3-0?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a 3-0? And then Dream just swinging it all the way back around.
Absolutely.
And making magic happen.
See what happened there?
QuakeCon.
When it was 6-6, it's like, okay, we were on match point before, and we keep playing really steadily. Let's just go for the chaos. Let's do it. Let's take the risk, and let's try and out-coordinate the other team. And they managed to do it under really pressured circumstances. And almost lost as the next map. I guess we're going to be seeing a lot of action at the top, the yellow area. But maybe, the way the North Americans play, I guess, is different for us. We're not used to it. We don't see so much chaos with the North Americans. It looks so much more organized.
Yeah, there hasn't been actually a lot of almost lost action that we've seen in the CA tournament.
It's not a couple of times maximum.
Yeah, and all we've seen was 0-4 just flexing his muscles and going nuts so crazy with the railgun, like 80% rail, and that was pretty awesome to see. I wonder if anyone else would pull that off. There's a lot of really good aimers here, so just waiting for the players to ready up on almost lost. But yeah, what an interesting CA Grand Final we're having here at QuakeCon 2013. Magic is real.
Magic isn't real.
It is real. just at QuakeCon.
Oh yeah, you might be right there. And there we go, guys. Watch this versus the Dream in the Grand Finals. It's all come down to this final map. All the glory around the corner for one of the teams as they've gotten ready. So we're going to be watching off the beginning.
Let's go with Clock.
Let's do it, man.
My favorite interviewee, I think, of recent days. Although we've had a lot of great interviews, but here we are. This is the last map, the deciding map. Who will be the champions here for the Clan Arena tournament, QuakeCon 2013? We're on clock right now. They're holding strong in the upper yellow position, and so far a bit of damage exchange here and there, but no commitments. Is that all about to change? Clock repositioning with this team. You can see them slowly edging forwards, bearing down on their opposition. Here goes Clock, straight in. Who's he going to find? There's Viju. Viju in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down right there to Demex's rockets, and Clock still in a good position, but it's 2 players to 2 right now.
Yeah, Clock going for an aggressive push at the top. He's just going to edge off. He's like, I'm not going to risk it just there. Looking for Rel. Nice shot there. I think it was into ID. And see what kind of advantage they can get for themselves. A very small one. Clock being so stacked is really what's keeping his team in the lead on this first round. Rafa is extremely weak. He's going to be looking for a long range rail, but Clock is getting the kill. GWC with the LG. And Rafa, can he find any kind of damage? Let's have a look at GWC as he's the last man standing.
And GWC with some clutch plays before, but he's got a lot of work right ahead of him. Can he make it happen? He's going to go to the upper yellow position right now. But is he going to spot? He gets Rafa. Wow, that's a one-on-one right here. Let's check out the stack situation. Clock is definitely quite ahead here. He's got to know that he's pretty ahead as well, and he's got a great position. This is maybe even the best position to try to defend from. So this is going to be very hard for GWC, and GWC creeping around the corners. He's going to work out where Clock is soon. The countdown's begun. He goes for the rocket jump. Clock knows he's coming. Oh, perhaps he doesn't. And GWC getting a lot of damage there, and he knows he's got the stack advantage. He's going to make a run for it.
Yeah, we've got 20 seconds left. Clock now having to make a move after maybe being a little bit too passive on that situation. And GWC is hiding up by red. Clock, he's making noise, so he's going to be discovered in just a second. He's not going up the staircase, almost a lifesaver, but this means that he's probably not even going to be able to find GWC as he's rotating around the lowest section of the map. That's going to be round to watch this in the last map.
How long was that round? That was
as long as they can be, man.
I think that's the longest round we've had.
Well,
did we have that situation?
We've had that situation a couple of times, but it was very tight, that one, and in fact Clock wasn't very fortunate.
Yeah, I thought he would have heard the rocket jump and known which way he would be coming from, but he didn't hear it, I guess. Probably too far away. So great work there from GWC, understanding when to run, when to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive.
Dream currently with a player advantage right now. ID though is completely stacked. To be honest, GWC and ID have got more or less full stacks. They're going to be meeting Clock down the bottom. GWC just stepping right back up. Let's get this top position. And just watching his teammate taking a lot of rockets to the feet. And GWC can't land a rail at all. Have we got the Dream players looking to tie this round up as quickly as possible? Rafa's gone around the top. They might be closing in on the watch list players. Getting good rails from ID as well. Clock is going to go down. 2 on 2.
GWC taking a rail from the distance. That is very crippling right there.